I am back. I'm gonna stream some more Dark Souls for you. Um, I am near the end of this journey with this playthrough of Dark Souls. Let's get crack-a-lackin'. So there's really nothing else to do. Um, wow, that's loud. I need to turn it down. So there's, like I said, there's really nothing else to do except one thing: kill the final boss. Hey, what's going on, tofu eating zombie? I am just playing some Dark Souls right now. Hold on one second. I just need to do something real quick. Hopefully it doesn't mess everything up. Whoa, it did something. Okay, sorry. All right. Just hold on one second. So the screen is probably frozen for you. There's a reason for that, and I apologize. Okay. All right. Okay, now I'm back. All right. Hopefully you can see everything all right. You should be able to now. So it's still kind of loud on my end. It shouldn't be too loud on your end. I can't see the stream right now because Twitch is showing me an ad which I didn't ask for. Thanks for that, Twitch. So there really, like I said, there really isn't much to do except go to the final boss, which is what I'm going to do now.
Pleased to see you well. Is it something urgent?
All right, I'm glad it's not too loud. Okay, so I'm at the very end of the game.
Very well. Then stay still for a moment.
Because I've done everything else there is to do in this game. The only thing I haven't done is killed the final boss, and I'm going to do that right now. And then I'll probably start a new character on Dark Souls 2. It's been a long time coming to get here. Now, I haven't laid down any of the I think I laid down one soul here. And let me no, I haven't laid any of the souls down. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So I have all 4 Lord souls here. I have the soul of Grave Lord Nito, first of the dead. I have the Bed of Chaos, which is the one we got in the last stream. Which the Bed of Chaos is just controlled by a little bug inside a tree. Got a soul of the 4 Kings, which is kind of a fragment, but I guess it's good enough. And then I also got a soul of Seath the Scaleless, which I was able to cut his tail off. And I guess there's one subtlety to cutting off his tail, which is it has to be the very tip of the tail. I did not know that, and I think that's why people find it so difficult. So now, all we have to do is offer these swords to the Lord Vessel, and it will open this big fucking door, and we can go fight Lord Gwyn. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, this is stuff that you won't understand until halfway through the game. So, but once you get the Lord Vessel, this all makes sense. So, all right. So we have opened this up. I'm sorry, this is kind of a spoiler if you've never played this before, so I apologize for that. So all these Lord souls have been sacrificed to open up this gate. Yeah, Well, I wouldn't say this game is hardcore. It's just it requires you to learn the skills of the game. So in that sense, yeah, it is hardcore. But I always thought this stairway was pretty cool. It reminds me of like Purgatory. This is probably their most artsy section, in my opinion. And there's a lot of good art in Dark Souls. Alright. Kindling of the First Flame. So this is the area where the dragons were defeated. Now this is not snow, this is actually ash. Because there was so much freaking fire at one point that it caused this much ash. So now there really is not much left. With all the faces in the water, yeah. Now there are a few enemies on the way there. Now this is the best place to farm for chunks. Every single chunk in the game you can farm in this area. This guy drops the Titanite chunk. By the way, the shield I have is the best shield in the game. It's one of the final items you can get. You have to fuse Soul of Sift with a plus 10 shield, so to get it. But it is definitely worth it because it has so much. Okay, look at this. When this guy hits me, just look how much stopping power this shield has. Yeah, that's his shield that's supposed to disarm you. Yeah. His big attack with his two-handed sword cannot disarm this shield. That's how badass this shield is. Cause I could just sit here all day, basically. He can't even disarm my shield. He should be able to disarm my shield with that sword, but this is the only shield in the game where he can't do that. And I didn't have my shield up. So like I said, this is the best place in the game to farm chunks. Actually, it's the only place in the game to farm chunks. Because you can get chunks, like you can, I think some enemies drop Titanite chunks. Or not, yeah, some enemies drop the normal Titanite chunks. But I don't think there's any enemies that drop the red or the blue or any of those. Those are just drops. Until you get here. Then you can just keep farming. Oh shit, someone's coming behind me. Oh shit. He keeps jumping back. This is kind of a dumb fight, but... There we go. We gotcha. We gotcha. Ooh, he dropped the Black Knight sword. That's a good sword. Farmed the early game areas for hours, but the extra XP couldn't overcome my lag. It just takes practice. I will give you one tip. That is the best tip of all. Don't be afraid. Just rush into battle and fight things, because you'll find that that's how you learn where, when and where you can attack enemies. Because look at this swing, for example. This swing takes a long time to do. If you have a faster weapon, you can attack me before I get this swing off. And if your weapon's good enough, you can also stagger me. So that's another subtle point of this game. You want to attack often, but attack wisely. And that's kind of the subtlety of the gameplay. And maybe I can show you what I'm talking about. I'm not sure. So... Alright, down there is the final battle area. So we're just going to go down there. We have a few more of these henchmen guys to fight. I think there's 2 more. Now the story reason why these guys are here is because they are the loyal servants of Gwyn. They are the ones that are the loyal knights of him back when he used to rule over the land and he wasn't a crazy asshole. So that's why they're still here, even though he's gone crazy. Now there's 2 factions. There's 2 main factions in the game. The side that wants you to bring back the Age of Fire, and then the other faction that wants you to do the Age of Dark, which is actually where the character you play comes from. So, and that's what I'm going to do, is the Age of Dark. Now that beast that actually took you in here, he wants you to do the Age of Fire. There is another beast that lets you do Age of Dark, but I didn't do him. I didn't go see him. So, just so I could get a specific cutscene to happen, which was in an earlier stream. But that takes a long time to explain. I think there's an item over here. Oh, I thought there was. Okay, maybe not. Okay, so this is it, the final battle. If you don't... Yeah, there's a choice after the end game boss. After you kill Gwyn, you have a choice of doing the Age of Dark or the Age of Fire. Your choice doesn't affect anything. It just gives you a different cutscene. So... there is some, I mean, the choices you make, they give you different storylines, but the storylines ultimately don't lead to anything. It's not like Mass Effect where your choices matter. And the game makes a good point not to make you think that. So, anyways, let's go fight Mr. Gwyn himself, the final boss. Oh, and I turned my back to him, which I shouldn't have done. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Wow, he killed me right away. Holy shit. Okay. He killed me right away. First of all, I turned my back to him, and then he was able to grab me. Fuck. Well, that's a good way to start the stream. He seems hard. He's really not. I shouldn't have turned my back to him when he does his jump attack, so... You don't... Actually... I think... No, it doesn't matter. Now, there is a chance that you can get Solaire to help you, but Solaire went crazy and I had to kill him. So, So if I was human, it doesn't make any difference. So... And these guys always drop the chunks. Always. So that's why this is the best place to farm chunks. Now, if you side yourself with that primordial serpent that brought me here, that one, his ability is he allows you to feed him items and feed him chunks to make into lesser items, or I mean lesser chunks for leveling up, which is actually pretty good. If you join, oh shit, I got him. I never heard of Raid. I do have Payday 2, and that's a game I've actually never played. I just got it for free, but never played it. It looks interesting, but to be honest, they need to change. What turned me off from Payday 2, which is supposedly a good game, is the cover. Normally, a cover does not turn me off, but it's so ugly. Those guys wearing those clown masks. I mean, it looks so ridiculous. I don't know. I didn't like it, so. Now, there's this bag of shit. Oh, okay. Well, that's not good. If it's, yeah, if it causes a blue screen, that's definitely not a good thing. But no, it was the cover of Payday 2 that turned me off from it. 'Cause yeah, like, yeah, I get it. You're aping off the Dark Knight where they all wear clown masks and stuff, but it looks stupid. And that's why I'm like, oh, this game looks stupid. I'm not even going to try it. And that might be my fault because I've heard it's a really good game. And I probably will try it eventually. I don't know. There's other things that I'd rather play, including this game, I guess, right now, so. Okay, white chunk. Oh, way too hard to solo? Okay. Yeah, I've heard it's just about being a bank robber, and it's like GTA style where you just kill everyone. Oh, I got a backstab off. Nice. Blah. Alright, this time I'm not gonna fuck around. I'm gonna keep my shield up and not turn your back. Alright. See? And that's what I should have done when he went for his grab. So if you have a normal shield, Gwyn is extremely hard. He's a lot harder because he cannot. You have to really be careful. But because I have this shield, he should be a lot easier. As long as I don't get hit by him, which I am. Now his sword, you can get his sword. Unfortunately, it's not on fire, but... Come on! It wouldn't let me put my shield up? What the hell? Okay. Yeah. Gwyn is not the hardest boss. He's not too bad. Um, I mean, I'm dying, but I'm not the best player of Dark Souls. Like, there are people who are level 1 who have gotten all the way through the game without leveling, and they have beaten Gwyn. So, I mean, that's pretty hardcore. It's especially easy if you go Pyro, where you, as a Pyro, you don't need to level anything. There's only some Pyros. I think there's maybe 1 or 2 Pyro spells you need to have different level, but you can beat the whole game on level 1. I used to have a strategy where I pulled that guy over there with a crossbow because I didn't want to fight him over here. Because you can fall off and die very easy. But with this shield, it really doesn't matter. There's no dodging needed. As long as you keep your stamina up, it doesn't matter. And you don't get hit by his attacks. Oh, that's cool, man. That's cool. What did you think of it? I've never seen all of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I've seen the original, but I didn't see how they ended Brotherhood. A lot of people like it better because it's closer to the manga. But people fail to realize that it's closer to the manga because the manga wasn't finished when the first one came out. So they had to come up with an ending. But people like to disregard that. They're like, oh no, that's why it sucks because they couldn't do it. No, uh, you can't finish a story if you don't have a story, so you have to make it up. And people hated that for some reason. People hate original things. They only like the things that are faithful to adaptations because fuck new ideas, right? All right. I'm getting all these good items too. All the Black Knight stuff is amazing. I have pretty much the entire Black Knight set. I guess I could wear the Black Knight set, but I don't really want to. Because it's too big and bulky. Actually, maybe I should for added protection. You know what? Maybe I will do that. Or at least wear something better than this, because this is cloth. He tears through this shit pretty easy. Let's try... Let's just try the normal knight set. The Elite Knight set. I don't think that should weigh me down too much. Maybe. Oh yeah, oh god. The Death Note show on Netflix, that show is fucking horrible. Okay, now I can't wear this. It's too heavy. Damn it, I want to wear better armor though than just that. Let's see, what's this armor at anyways? It's at 15. I guess, let me see. Well, this is at 12, so this is like medium armor. I guess we could wear this. Because they're robes, but they're considered more armor. Actually, I don't know. You know what? I'm just gonna wear this set. Why not? Because it has fire resist on it. Even though it's a dress, basically. Where is it? Did I just pass it? There we go. Well, I'd say stop doing Death Note and do something original. Death Note has been done literally to death, so stop it and do something new. But that's just me, just because Death Note has literally been done to death. The biggest thing with this boss is to keep your stamina up, and if you're not good at parrying, use a shield. I gotta get around one of these pillars. Yeah, use those pillars to your advantage. You can't jump through them. Normally you would have to dodge that, but not with this fucking shield. Yeah, like I said, his main thing is he hits fast and he's kind of relentless. Come on, game! Ugh. See, it takes so long for him to put up his shield. That doesn't make any sense. I feel like that's a glitch. He seems a lot harder in this than he is. It's just because I have this shield.